Nikki Ali. And next thing you know, the entire town is ready to, basically chase Peggy out of the city, right? Because it's like, no, 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 no. This is our chance to go to state. And it's like, he can't spell his name. We don't care, right? As long as he can score touchdowns, that's what we want.
Well, and unfortunately, I think we're seeing it, and there's some great coaches in the Detroit community and other areas. Shout out to Thomas Wilcher over at Cass Tech, who was just this weekend inducted into the college or into the high school coaches Hall of Fame.
Congratulations.
Fantastic guy. I know him, Coach Crowell, who's now out in Belleville, but was a Cass Tech coach. You've got these guys busting their tails, making sure kids are doing well academically, and making sure these kids get into college.
Right.
But these young men, you're not hearing about them get into trouble. They're really doing everything they can to groom these young men and raise these young men correctly. And at the same time, they're winning a lot of football games. And that's great to see the balance. But they're not letting these kids just show up and play and live however. But that's why, again, I think to Coach Wilcher's credit, he was just inducted into the Hall of Fame because not just for what he's done on the athletic level on getting these kids to a certain level of success, but also that these young men are going on to college and they're being successful young men in the community.
Oh, absolutely. And like you said, getting a good education, no matter what school you go to, that's the most important thing, be it public or private. Because, I think about, of course, my old school, University of Detroit Jesuit High School, where they just won, I think, their 6th Catholic League championship.
They sure did. I was at the game, and they won it right after Cranbrook Kingswood won their first Catholic League championship. So, I just have to give a little shout out to my Cranbrook Cranes. But, yeah, they won their first one. But, again, you watch those kids in the crowd, they are so good. Yeah. They're professional. The way that they come across, you've got kids like Cassius Winston who are up at Michigan State.
Yes, yeah. So he's both of us.
Absolutely. I love my Spartans, but, here's a kid who's doing well. He's got his 2 younger brothers there. His father is still coaching, and he has poured back years and years and years into grooming these young men up on the basketball court. And it's great to see these kids come out of school, go on to college, and do well. But I don't see them as kids that don't think the rules apply to them anymore.
Right. No, these guys know. Yeah. And like I said, after seeing so many things that have happened over the years, not just here in the state of Michigan, but other college programs, it's like, okay, no, let me straighten all this up.
Well, and we're seeing it, unfortunately, at my alma mater, Michigan State, right now, that, like you said, people are putting their foot down. In many ways, I think target or athletes have a target on their back.
Right.
Like you were talking about with OJ, no matter where you go, what you do, people recognize you. People see you in the community, whether you're in high school, whether you're in college, and especially at the professional level, you just can't make those same mistakes. And the responsibility of being an athlete is tough.
Well, also, I already have a funny feeling. I know where you're going to be this weekend.
Well, there could be a game going on downtown at Little Caesars Arena on Friday, and hopefully again on Sunday as my Michigan State Spartans take on Bucknell on Friday night. Bucknell, yes. So
all right.
I will be. Yes.
Well, good for you. Good for you. And
yes.
Of course, the host school is the University of Detroit Mercy. So,
hey,
rah-rah.
I'm pretty excited about
it.
Go
Titans.
So, yeah, go Titans.
We will be there.
Yeah, so, that's I was pretty excited to see that. I feel very sad for my friends that are Michigan fans that will have to travel all the way out to, where is it? Was it Omaha or California?
I'm going to say Omaha.
Yeah, it's not so close.
Yeah, no.
But you know what? To Michigan's credit, their fans travel well.
Oh, they do.
And it doesn't matter where the University of Michigan is playing this weekend, the stands will be full of maize and blue.
Yep, that's for sure. That's another reason why, sometimes people talk about how does some schools, even if their program had a down year, get into a tournament. Or, Michigan had a great year.
They did.
This year. But, there have been times before where, they were above 500, of course, because you got to do that to get into the tournament. But just because of what you said, it's looked at that the Michigan fans are going to travel if it's in China.
Yes.
They will be at that game, and they will fill those stands up.
Oh, and they're passionate.
Oh, yeah.
Michigan fans are passionate. Doesn't matter what continent you're on. You will see somebody with the blue and yellow hat or sorry, Michigan fans, maize and blue.
I was going to say, the phones get ready to light up.
Again, wow, that's my second almost getting kicked off the show for good. I apologize. It is maize and blue. But yes, I mean, they wear it proudly, regardless of what the season has been. They are very proud fans, and they travel very well.
That they do. And you know what? If by chance you might not be a sports fan or a basketball fan, something else you can do this weekend, which seems like everybody else in the world has been doing for the past month, is go and see Black Panther.
Absolutely. And it's St. Patrick's Day this weekend, too.
Mhm.
So, I mean, what a way to celebrate.
That's
See Black Panther.
That's for sure. I mean, 4 weeks, over $1 billion, on track to become the highest grossing Marvel superhero movie ever.
Wow.
Which is saying a lot of stuff, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
for everything that they have. And it's another good part is it's also showing people in Hollywood that you can make movies with a predominant cast of color, you know, no matter what color,
Yeah.
you know, and it will sell because there wasn't all black folks who went out to see this movie.